Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 60, trap 60! Mustang 19!
Throwing to start the drive. Steele. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
7 Pirates, 70 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Steele. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have. Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020. He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Three.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Rig alert. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Steele. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Steele. And he comes back with one complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their long 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merrill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run once more with JCM. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On 1st down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. In motion, the tight end. Here's Daniels. Guys man complete over the middle. That's Contreras. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand-new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And they'll get this down to the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 68.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
19.
On 3rd down, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing there. Stops right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Panther 50. Panther 50. Johnny Lyons.
Daniels going to throw for it. Looking for the play, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Come on.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Dragon 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll motion McLaurin left. To the air goes Daniels. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Commanders 14, Eagles nothing.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Chop 50, chop. Ready? 19, chop 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Steele. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Here we go.
At the 43-yard
Cougar
line.
19.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, how many times have we talked to these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle when these defenses go at it.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
Now Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. He's into space past the 25. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they were trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Commanders 21, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
first down. He'll drop to throw it. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
That's another Eagles first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Steele. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
2nd and 1. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. A final shot before break. Steele. Touchdown! Devontae Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. See if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw is Daniels. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Here we go. Start.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second down and 8. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Third down at 6.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team,
a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ready?
2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, set. Big Lion, Bronco 80. Ready.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, check that. Street. Hey.
Off the play fake. Steele. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter, and the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Ready? 19, 18, go!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin with now 3.